Hi everyone, welcome back. So in this video, I want to do kind of a little review of the Oscars and how it was. I thought it was great. I like the Oscars. I'm a big fan of them. I've always loved movies and just the whole industry behind art and theater and just making movies, and the creation of it is just beautiful. It's for a lot of people, a lot of humans, just like such an escape, also an inspiration that you can really take into your own life. There's so many movies that just move you. There's actors, directors, just tons of filmmakers that just really just move you. They move your soul just like musicians and all artists. So that's why I really want to do a video on that. Your dreams can happen, which I always say, I always tell you, anything's possible. If you desire it, if you believe it, you can have it. And that's why I like watching the Oscars, because I like seeing new faces that didn't believe that that was possible, or they did believe, but they always say that it's hard to even believe, but I know deep down inside that they do believe. And they probably just, a lot of people, the thing is, they surrender and they get into finding themselves and finding their ways. And then that's how opportunities start flowing in. When you kind of really give up that struggle and you fall into the creation aspect instead of the results, which is all around what I try to teach about, what I try to explain to you guys, that anything is possible. And when you just believe, or if you just have enough passion for your desire, even if you're not really believing it because there's some doubts coming in, but you can have a balance of surrendering and trusting and then really knowing what your desire is. That is how it manifests. That is manifestation. For example, I love Divine Joy Randolph. Love her. She is such a great example because she's been winning every award this year, and she's just an amazing actress, and her just role in what she was doing was just unbelievable. It was beautiful, and every speech she has been giving has been amazing. So if you haven't seen her speeches, go look them up because they're so inspiring. They're exactly what I want you to hear and want you to take in for your own life. She's just amazing. And I was watching her get interviewed on Jimmy, and Jimmy Kimmel was saying, like, what is it like? And she was just like, have you seen that movie, A Field of Dreams? It's like you're out there on the lawn, on the grass, and everything's just slow motion. She was saying something like that, which it is that moment where you need to learn to put yourself in those moments. Put yourself in awe and wonder and be like just taking it all in slow motion when things are manifesting in your life. So I just love her, and I think her speech, just sharing with people that like never to give up on your dreams and your desires, and that your time will come. It's so important. It is such a thing that every person needs to understand. If you have this dream, if you have this desire, it can happen. It is possible. It is there for you. And that's what all I teach about is. And my job as your teacher is to try to show you how your dreams can manifest into your reality, because they're already manifested in non-physical reality. That's where they're already. If you thought it, if you desire it, it is answered by the universe. But it's about coming and stepping into that truth and alignment and knowing and trusting and faith that it can reveal itself to you in this reality. So love her. She's the highlight for me, and go watch her in the SAG Awards, everything. She's been winning, and she has been doing such a great job, and I love her. She is amazing. Also, Emma Stone won for Best Actress. She deserves it. That was some of the best acting I've ever seen in Poor Things. And, you know, I know there's a lot of like, you know, some people didn't like it, some people really loved it. I think it was a beautiful film. You have to look at it through a different lens. And it was just, the director did such an amazing job. And it's just showing you kind of like just the journey of life. And you have to look at it from a beautiful perspective of how she just had empathy throughout her life. She was in wonder, she was in awe, she was trying to find herself. And it just, Emma did such a good job. But I loved her speech, and this is the main video. It's about the speeches, it's about what they're saying. And she said something about how the director told her to, it's not about you, to remove yourself from this. And that is just so true. It's what I also say, remove your ego. This is a togetherness. This is a coming together. It is being at one with everyone around you and the universe. That is the connection. That is how you can take an information like that. If you're not an actress, or you don't want to be an actor, or you're not in film, but still in this video, take what they're saying into your team, into what you're doing, create as teamwork, as a togetherness. That is how things grow and expand and create and evolve. And when you remove yourself, if you remove that ego, that is how you succeed. That is how things start happening. That is how just life gets good. That is what, so I'm just so happy she really touched upon that. And so did, I believe her name is Emma too, the producer of Oppenheimer, and her husband, the director. Like, amazing. When they won, they've done such a good job. But she also touched upon that it was just about togetherness. And she said she didn't really, you know, this has always been a dream and a desire. And I believe her husband has been nominated like 9 times and hasn't won. And that's the thing, you have to just keep going. If this is your desire, if this is your dream, it's gonna happen. It really is. But it's trusting in that divine timing. It's trusting in the pathways of your life, the path times, and the journey and the direction, and where you're being pulled to, or where you're being called to. That is, when you're trusting that is, you will see the results and the success from that. So really amazing speeches. It was so beautiful. Another thing they touched upon was like all the music was unbelievable. I believe it's called the Osage group they did a music production, and I'm so happy they did that, because they need to bring, I'm Canadian, I love any music, arts, history around First Nations, and I'm happy they brought that to the stage, which, you know, they should be doing that at all times. Like, Oscars, diversity is key, and it's about understanding that, touching upon all filmmakers from all around the world. That is like what I hope the Oscars like keep reaching for and doing more of, because it's so important. And it's so important to recognize everybody. And it was beautiful. It was amazing. And also, I really wish Greta was nominated. I think Barbie should have been a little bit more appreciated, because that film was amazing. That film touched upon so much, and there was such a balance of light energy, but also a deepness to it. That film was unbelievable. It was really showing you just how just the diversity in all of us and the beauty in all of us, and just the connection and what it is really in life. Like, I wish also Margot Robbie got recognized too, because she did such a great performance. And I think Barbie, yeah, it should be. I'm glad they did like a lot of the music portions, like the Ryan Gosling. He's Canadian, so like me, so I'm happy he's getting recognized more and more. So I wish though that Greta did get a little bit more just realized, but I do think just how her energy was beautiful during the Oscars. She just was having so much fun, and she was so in her alignment, and it was great to see. And if you haven't seen Barbie, you should go watch it, because it's an amazing film. It was really just how she did it, like magic. It's just magical. That movie is amazing, and I'm so happy that they really showcased just the story behind it is just unbelievable. It's a beautiful story. It is just the messaging and the balance between just the worlds, and it's just great. And then I thought Jimmy Kimmel did an amazing job, like always. He is great. Don't know what he did to Matt Damon though. Where was Matt Damon? And then, yes, the Oscars was great. The speeches were great. Oppenheimer won a lot, so that was amazing. That was a great film too. It's, what I believe, oh, I don't know who said it. I'm now forgetting. But, oh, it was Chris Nolan. Yeah, so the director, when he won, he said that this is for all the peacemakers. And amazing. Love that you said that. That is beautiful. And that is just really important to point that out. And, film really touches on a lot. It touches on a lot about life. And you can really tap into the energy of films and get inspiration to take on in your life and the direction you want to go. And the curiosity, the adventureness, the wonders, the awe, like being in awe, that is just so important. And I think it's just beautiful that these people get recognized and that they are creators. They're really true creators. And being a person who wants to manifest everything you desire, and me trying to teach you that, and me learning from that, and me trying to figure out ways also, it is beautiful to watch these creators create these type of productions and these type of just imagery. And I think it's just so important to take in that and realize what they're doing and appreciate them. And it's just so amazing. It is beautiful to watch. And I thought the Oscars last night, or the other night, was amazing. And it is something that people should look up, these speeches. They should take time. They should get inspired. They should be feeling good, especially if you're in film, or if you're trying to be an actress or actor, or you're an artist and things like that. Also, someone recognized that in LA schools, there should be more instruments. This is so important. Like, this is what needs, like, the future, the kids, the new earth we're stepping into, the new energy on planet Earth. It is beginning to become a whole new entrepreneurs and creators. And that energy of music and arts, and even we can go as, you know, saying athletes and all that. That is what drives this world. It's what creates this world. It's what expands this world into more. So it is so important just to keep tapping into that energy, trusting it. Even if you're not in film or theater or have no desire, I think it's important if you're in tech, finance, video gaming, anything like it is, or, you know, any industry that you're in, it's important to listen to these speeches, to take a moment and recognize and get inspired. That is really what the message is here. It's inspiring, and I'm inspired, and I hope you get inspired from that. Well, thank you for watching. I hope that helped. And yes.